Hello and welcome everyone. I am Reshmi Mukherjee and you know that I bring videos for ICC, CBSE, ISC students. You get language topics, literature topics for everyone. Today's topic is for the ISC students. You were asking me for the Tempest. So today we are doing Tempest. Tempest Act 3 Scene 1. We know that Act 3, Act 4, Act 5 all are there for ISC 2023 exam, final exam. So we are doing that today. So first the topic that we are doing is Act 3 Scene 1, which is divided into two parts. This full week we are going to divide into parts and finish it off. Okay. So Act 3 Scene 1 we are doing part 1 of it in this video. So without any delay, let's move to it. Monday you will get part 1 of Act 3 Scene 1 and Tuesday you will get Act 3 Scene 1 again, but part 2, that means the last part of the Tempest Act 3 Scene 1. Okay, it has detailed explanation of every single line. It has important questions. I will not discuss it in the form of questions, but in between I will tell you ki this place is important, this place okay you can omit. Okay, let's begin with the next slide. Let's read the lines. There be some sports are painful and their labor delight in them set off. So what does this line mean? There be, that means there are some sports, that means some kind of jobs which are very painful, वो करने में बहुत दिक्कत होता है. And their labor delight in them set off. That means the labor, the amount of work that you have to do, delight in them set off. That means the happiness that you derive in that while you are doing that work, वो काम करने में जो दिक्कत हो रहा है वो भी खुशी में बदल जाता है क्योंकि it gives you a lot of happiness. That work gives you a lot of happiness. For example, ऐसा कोई काम जो मम्मी पापा के लिए we are doing, okay, and that will give happiness to them, that gives us happiness also. Some kind of baseness are nobly, baseness means some kind of, these kind of mean tasks, that means carrying logs of wood and all, are nobly undergone. That means we love to do these bad works. Okay, let us finish it. And most poor matters point to rich ends. We love to do this work when there is a strong goal behind it, there is some strong motive behind it, there is some good cause for which you are doing it. This my mean task would be as heavy to me as odious. That means this, whatever my mean task, that means this carrying logs of wood, this is very difficult for me. As heavy as odious, this is nasty, I don't want to do this work. I being a king's son, ये तो मुझे करना ही नहीं है. But the mistress which I serve quickens. That means gives, quickens over here means gives life. Gives life to what? What is already dead. That means something which is dead is brought to life. Because my mistress is involved over here, my love is involved over here. I am doing this work for my love and makes my labors pleasure. So it is changing all the difficulty of doing this work into what? Into happiness. Oh, she is 10 times more gentle than her father's crabbed. That means, crabbed means rough. She being compared to her father. How is she being compared to her father? उसके पापा का कैसा है behavior? Very rough. But how is she? 10 times better than him. She is very gentle. And he is composed of harshness. That means the father is totally harsh. I must remove some thousands of these logs and pile them up. What is my task? I have to carry all those logs of wood and pile them up. Okay. See in this picture you can see, right? He has to break them into small pieces, cut them into small pieces and then pile, just like this pile is being shown no in that picture. He has to pile those in a place. For what? Maybe for firewood. Sometimes, in the fireplace we require wood pieces in very cold countries. You must have seen it. I must, okay, upon a sore injunction, that means it is a strict order that I must follow. My sweet mistress weeps when she sees me work. What is giving me happiness? That my love, Miranda, when she looks at what I am doing, वो sad हो रही है क्योंकि उसे भी दुख हो रहा है कि my love is doing so mean a work. And says such baseness had never like executor. So when she tells me that this work, this piling of logs is not a work suitable for me, this is not a work that should be done by me, this is not suiting me. When I hear this from her, had never like executor, I forgot but these sweet thoughts to ever even refresh my labors. most busiest when I do it. So when I am most busily doing the most difficult log, I am breaking and piling them up. When I am carrying the heaviest of logs, even then these thoughts that my love is sad for me, is sad for the work I am doing for her and all that, that is making me very happy when I understand that she is also unhappy for me. That means she of course loves me. Correct? Let's move to the next page. Enter Miranda and Prospero at a distance unseen. So Miranda enters, but Prospero enters, but nobody is able to see him. Miranda has entered. Why? Because she wants to talk to Ferdinand. Alas, now pray you, work not so hard. So itna sara kaam mat karo. Don't do so much of work. Don't force yourself. I would means I wish the lightning had burnt up those logs that you are enjoined to pile. So I wish that kash यहाँ पे एक there was a lightning and it struck the logs of wood and everything was burnt and it would turn to ashes. Okay, so that what will happen if everything turns to ashes? Then Ferdinand will not have to do such difficult work. Ferdinand will not have to pile the logs of wood. Correct? So I wish that. Pray set it down and rest you when it this burns. So just take some rest. There is no need of working so hard. When this burns, that means when all these logs of wood that you are piling, when this will be put into the firewood, क्या करने के लिए ये सब हो रहा है? To gather them so that in the fire they can be put. When it is very cold in the island, they will put those logs of wood into the fire so that the room is warm enough. So जब ये wood जलेंगे, when they will burn, it will weep for having wearied you. They will also be sad because they will be sad for what? That Ferdinand invested so much time, worked so hard to pile this. My father is hard at study, so my father is busy studying. Pray now rest yourself, he is safe for these 3 hours. So for these 3 hours, he will study. So you don't have to worry, you can take some rest, no issues. And for these 3 hours, because he is not going to come and see what you are doing. Oh, most dear mistress, the sun will set before I shall discharge. So it is important that I finish my work before sunset. What I must try to do. So I'm trying to finish my work and I cannot take rest because there is so much work left. It will already be sunset. If you will sit down, I will bear your logs the while. So imagine the amount of love Miranda has for Ferdinand. He is saying that I will do the work for you when you are taking rest. Give me that, I will carry it to the pile. Ferdinand, no precious creature, I had rather crack my sinews. I would rather break my joint, my muscles. And because of that heavy weight of the log, break my back than you should such dishonor undergo when I sit lazy by. So how can I even see this, that I being a man sit beside and take rest where you are carrying the logs? I can never allow it. Okay, I hope this page is clear. The picture denotes what will happen if there is a thunderbolt on this tree. Okay, it will just burn into ashes. This picture is just a picture that is telling you that what work Ferdinand is doing. He is just bearing logs and piling them, as was told by Ferdinand. Behind you can see Ferdinand is just noting them, that what these two are doing. He is not just studying now, okay, leaving everything alone. He is taking care of what is happening on this part of the island. Next page, Miranda. It would become me as well as it does you. So it would, as you can do the work, I can also do it. And I should do it with much more ease. So I want to do it. So I can do it very easily. For my goodwill is to it. So I wish to do it. Goodwill means I willfully want to do it. It is my desire to do it. And yours it is against. You don't want to do it. So because I want to do it, I will do it better. Why does Miranda want to do it? Because Miranda loves Ferdinand and wants him to take rest. Prosper. Poor worm, thou art infected. Infected with what? Infected with love. This visitation shows it. That you have come here, of course, shows that you are deeply in love with Ferdinand. You look wearily. So Miranda tells Ferdinand again that you look so tired. No, noble mistress, it's fresh morning with me when you are by at night. So, no, I am not at all tired. You are there in front of me. How can I even be tired? I do beseech you chiefly that I might set in my prayers. What is your name? Beseech means I request you to please tell me what is your name. Miranda. Oh, my father. So Miranda tells her name. But Miranda's father had told her not to tell her his name. Tell him her name. I had broke your hest. Hest means you commanded me, father, not to tell my name to him, but I have told him already. Okay, next page. Further, admired Miranda. So Miranda, you are the top of admiration. This word itself tells that you are something to be admired. You are better than the word itself. Worth, what's dearest to the world. So you are something who is the most important, who can be the most important thing in the world. Full many a lady I have eyed with best regard. That means I have seen many women and many other, because I am a king's son, I am aware of beauty. I have seen many beautiful women around me. And many a time the harmony of their tongues hath into bondage brought my too diligent ear. So, sometimes what happened, the harmony of their tongue means the sweetness in their voices. They were too diligent to my ear. That means their words were so sweet that it won me over. For several virtues have I liked several women. So different women had different virtues. Maybe some could sing well, some could dance well, some could draw well, some looked beautiful. So for different qualities, I liked different women. But some defect in her did quarrel with the noblest grace she owed and put it into foil. But however, every single woman, although they had a lot of goodness, good qualities, there was one negativity in them that foiled the good qualities, that covered the good qualities. And I could no more see the goodness in them because they had one or other negative qualities in them. But you, oh you, so perfect and so peerless, are created of every creature's best. So I have never seen somebody who has no negativity at all. Every single quality of yours is good. I can just see goodness in you. You are not like the other women. Okay, so that's the part where we will keep for today, because we will not burden ourselves. We will do in bits and pieces, and there are many who are searching my videos and are unable to get it at times. So I will tell you that always type my name with, for example, you are searching for the Tempest Act 1 Scene 1. So the Tempest Act 1 Scene 1 Reshmi Mukherjee, if you type, you will get my videos. Okay, or you can directly go to my channel and find them. So here we keep it. And this is already what I have shown you last week. This is something which you have the opportunity to enroll for a period, so that you can clarify your doubts. If you want just to clarify the doubts, you have half an hour class, you have 2 hour, 1 hour class also. Project doubts also. I found there are many who are asking about the answers to their project work. For them, of course, I cannot discuss your project over here, right? There are so many people with different questions. So for that, here you can sort your doubts. And a 30-hour class, meaning you will take 4-month class. Okay, so in that case, is also provided. In that case, what you'll have to do is also provided. Classes will be conducted in Gmeet and Zoom call once you have paid through Google Pay. Okay, so this is your limited opportunity. This will stay till August. This half an hour class will stay till August. Collect all your doubts and ask me in the end. Okay, after you purchase the class. Okay, so I believe this will clarify all your doubts before the exam. You don't even need a tuition teacher. You can finish it off here. So I hope this will sort all your doubts, and we will meet again tomorrow. Same time, 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. with the next portion of the Tempest Act 3 Scene 1 Part 2. Alright, that's all. I hope you will subscribe to my channel, like it. Okay, hit the like button that is there, and there is a bell icon. Press that so that you always get updates to my videos. Okay, that's all. Thank you so much for watching.